Good morning, everybody. I'm Laura. Welcome back to my channel. I am so glad you're here. If you're new here, welcome. I'm glad to have you. It is early in the morning. Not as early as, it could be. I've been like making videos all morning. This video is kind of like earlier you've seen a video of me putting together a few things, and now we're actually going to put together 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It looks like 7 projects, okay? And they're all really quick, so we're just going to get into them. A few items are from Bead Box, and if you're interested, there's a link down below. And I have a code for $2 off if you want to join Bead Box. It is $2 off from a subscription, and I can't remember exactly how I wanted to lay this out. This is going to be a stretch bracelet, and we're just going to get some 8mm stretch cord, enough to go around your wrist with a little extra to play, so I want about that much. I'm just going to clip it off. I thought I brought my scissors in. I didn't, but that's okay. We'll set that aside because I'm going to need more of it. And we're going to stretch. And get them all nice and stretchy. I do know that no matter what I end with, I want to make sure that that's the bead that I'm going to put on the very end, because I want the knot to either go up in it, or I can use a bead cap, a crimp cover to cover my knot. So this is going to be on the end, because I'm going to, whatever I put on one end it's going to be equal. So let's see. I believe I wanted these to be kind of like this, like this, like this. And I wanted, I only had 2 of those. So how did I want to do that? I think I wanted to put them like that. These, I think I was going to leave those out. I kind of wanted to use the star, but I don't know, I may not be able to, because of the way this ended up. And I'm going to put blue here, blue here, blue. These are so pretty. A lot of this come from Bead Box, the sister site, which is Bead Box Bargains. And then some came from just Walmart. So, and then I'm probably not going to use these, because this already should measure about 7 inches. We have 6, about midway of that bead. Yeah, this will be 7.5 inches, so we're going to leave those out. So I already have that blue bead on. That will be where I'm going to knot. We're just going to string. This is a simple stringing, project. I'm going to have 3 stringing projects. We're going to get that tail down out of our way. I want to hold on to it, but I don't want it up there where I'm going to be beading. And simply going to string them all on. These beads here come from Bead Box. They're so pretty. I love them. Of course, after I string everything, I'm going to double check the size. These come from a bead mix from Walmart. They're so pretty, but they are one-sided. The other side is silver. So there's that. Even these table cut came out of a bead mix at Walmart, but they're so pretty. I was like, oh my gosh, are they going to go through? I just sat down and threw a bunch together, and you'll see in the video I did a bunch of earrings and things to show you how I set up a whole list of things to do before I sit down and start beading, because it really bothers my back to sit at this desk, because I sit with the camera in front of me between me and where I'm beading, so I'm kind of like reaching out across the table. And then a lot of times I'm out of frame, and I know you guys, I get some comments about that, so, and I apologize. Let's see where we're at. Almost there. I think this is the only one that I use items. No, I do kind of sprinkle some bargain bead box throughout. We're at 6 there. Get them out of my way. Now I lost where the 6 is. Let's kind of shove that over. 6 at the end of that blue one. Yes, that's perfect. So all we're going to do is we're going to stretch a little more. Because you want to stretch this so that when people start wearing it, it's not stretching out really quickly. It will still have some stretch, but I'm just going to knot it, single knot. Then I'm going to knot this one more time. And pulling. I'm going to come down here and pull from the underneath. And then I'm going to knot it one more time. And that is so pretty. Oh my gosh, I love it. So when you get it on, you turn these over where they're supposed to be. Look at the bling on that. That is so gorgeous. All right, I'm going to pause you because I have to find my glue because I have misplaced it. Let me pause you. Okay, so I finally found it. Oh my goodness. So I have some super glue gel. I'm going to squeeze some of this out. This is my favorite stuff to use. I have E6000, and I don't know what's the story with it, but it just does not want to stick. It doesn't want to stick to anything, period. Comes out thick, and it's not clear, and it's just in general not very gluey. So I'm going to put this all over that knot. I should have trimmed it first. So let's go ahead and pull this out. I'm going to trim these tails quite short. I'm going to see if they'll go up inside that bead, and they did. So there we go. I love this bracelet. It is so pretty. Okay, we'll let that sit. One project down. This one, they are two very similar, so I'm not going to show you making both of them for the kids, but I'm going to do something a little different. Well, I can't do double. I was going to try to do double, but let's see how long it is when I put this together, because I didn't actually measure for a kid's wrist. Let's see. We have 4.5 inches, so the inside that's only going to be about maybe 3 3/4 inch. So let's go ahead and just use a single. I was going to double this, but you know, we are talking a little kid. And we do need a little longer. So I'm going to just snip off a bunch. Set that aside. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And we don't want the blue to be duplicated. So we'll do like that. I think this little lollipop is kind of cute to be in the middle. So we're going to make this be where our knot is going to be. So we're going to just do this. We're just going to string on some of these. And I could have sworn I just lost him. Once he hits the floor, we're done. These little ones get in the carpet and I don't find them again. So we're going to put in, I think, a couple between each one. Or do I only need one? I think we'll try a couple. And then do one. And then a couple. And then we'll put the lollipop in. I'm curious if that's going to go up inside that bead. Kind of, sort of, but not really. So we'll slide them down. Put another dark one. Here, we'll use this color next. This bead. Let's go with, I don't want that color. This one. If I can get it in there. This one. 2. Oops. I'm just trying to make it fun for the littler ones. 1. Let's go with a clearish one. One of these. Let's see. That almost fit my wrist. But when you figure the inside dimensions of that, that's not very big. So I think I'll just put one bead over here. Let's go with a bright colored one. Then we're going to give it a few more stretches. We're going to tie it again. 1, 2. I'm going to pull it from both ways. And then 3. And then I'm going to trim all of this excess off. him down out of our way. And then I'm going to hold this, or try to, get some glue on that knot. Slide this bead. I really thought this bead had a bigger hole. There it goes. There we are. And I won't make you sit through the other one, but we're just going to scoot these into that container. And what I'm going to do, set that aside, and we're going to start making some earrings. All right, so for this pair of earrings, what we're doing is we're taking a head pin. We're putting one of the blue crystals on the bottom, a blue crystal on the top. We're going to do a 90-degree plus a little more down. And now we're just going to simply clip off the majority of that, because I'm going to make a simple loop. Grab my round nose pliers. And I'm going to roll back a very simple small loop. Oops, my pliers slipped. Oh, my pliers slipped. I lost grip of where I was holding the loop. So, there we have that. We're just going to take these, if I can get a hold of it to hold still. Give it a slight little squeeze in. It's not one to hold still because I've got nothing really to hold on to on the bottom. Just going to give a slight little gentle squeezes. Whoops, sorry guys. Gentle squeezes in. Making sure that it's closed. I'm going to take the ear wire. This has got a bead on it. And we're going to hold the bead. Twist open, never pull. Slide that on. Hold it so it's out of the way. Twist it shut. I always want to smush to make sure it's in the place. Again, we're going to pick up one of these crystals. And the crystals are from Bargain Bead Box. One of these drops. Another crystal. I like making quick, easy earrings like this. They are a quick sell because I can put these on the booth for like even $3. They cost me about maybe $1.50 to make. So again, cut off the majority of that. I don't need much to roll back a simple loop. And then roll back a small, clean, simple loop. Find my missing ear wire. Hold it. Take my bent chain nose pliers, open, slide it on, close it back up, smush, smush. There's one pair. This next pair, these are so blingy. We have a crystal to go on the bottom. And then we're going to put this big, squishy, melon-looking bead. And then we're going to put a bigger crystal. And then we're going to put a smaller bead. And then we're just going to give it a little more than a 90-degree bend, because I found if I go past the 90-degree, I have a much nicer and cleaner looking loop. We're going to trim off the majority of that. Take my needle nose pliers. I always slip off when I start. And then small loop, roll it back. That easy. Make sure it's straight. Grab my ear wire. Which one is inside of the other again? Sorry about the jiggling. Open my ear wire. I have stuck my handle in the glue. Get rid of the glue, get rid of that. And place this on. That's simple. Close it up. And there you have it. And then we're going to do the next one. I'm going to do it off camera. So I'm just going to set this one aside. The next one is this one with a big drop. This is going to be very pretty. We have a head pin, this big drop from Walmart, one of these crystal rondelle spacers, one of the big blue faceted beads. We're simply going to bend it just beyond the 90 degrees. Trim off all that excess that we don't need. And we're going to roll back after chasing it a bazillion times. A simple loop. Get to stand back up. Grab an ear wire. Open. Slip it on. Close it back shut. I'm going to use my regular pliers because it's not shutting. Go smush smush. And there's that pair. So pretty. Again, I'm going to put that one on later. And then we're going to put together this pair. Oh my goodness, guys. This is so simple. I'm going to use a jump ring because this has got a really thick top. So we're going to take my chain nose pliers, stick it in there. We're going to grab and open by twisting. I don't know if that's going to be far enough. It's going to be kind of hard to get that in there. Just like that. And we're going to have to fight with him. I knew that was going to happen. Come on. It's like, hey, I don't want to go on there. Okay. I got it. We're going to close this back up. The trick is to make sure it is closed all the way. Not necessarily to make sure this isn't going to come off, but to make sure it does not come off the earring. And I caught him. So we're going to make sure that that's closed. And then we're going to grab the ear wire, which this one's like really squished. I did not notice that. That happens. Open. Put it through the jump ring. Yeah, when I went to look for jump rings, I realized I don't have any bigger silver jump rings. And there is that earring, finished. So there we have 4 pairs of earrings. I have glue stuck to everything, everywhere. These are so cute. And 2 styles of necklaces or bracelets. Absolutely love this one here. It is so blingy. Turn that around. And I'll bring you back in just a second. Okay, everybody, I'm back. All right, I have finished up, so I have both of these bracelets done. They're both really cute, really similar. So if there's 2 sisters or whatever that are wanting bracelets, they're kind of matchy. There they are. And I sell these for like $3, guys. So, you know, there's that. And then I've got this pair of earrings and this pair of earrings. Then I also have these 2 pairs of earrings. They are so cute. And you know, these are all quick, easy sells. And they match. Well, this one kind of sort of does. But these 3 pair go beautifully with this bracelet right here. And that's how I'll display them. This is a set. And they will sell quickly. I'll have this bracelet for like, I don't know, $5, and these earrings for like $3 a pair. Quick, easy sells, stuff that draw people to your booth that maybe don't have as much to spend on the more expensive items. So everybody, I hope you enjoyed this video. I know I enjoyed making it and showing you how I set up what I'm going to do for the, you know, either later that afternoon or the next morning. Everybody, thank you for hanging out with me. Love you all. I'll talk to all of you guys down in the comments. Again, my link for Bargain Bead Box is down in the comments along with the code Dragonfly2, all capital letters with the number 2. That will get you $2 off your first subscription service. Bye, guys.